And yeah, if you're FaZe Clan, you gotta know this is coming, and you at least have to set up for it, because what Trippy did to start off this game was unbelievable, scoring in just 20-30 seconds.
And there we go, winning the Rockets off the start.
Double
and everyone
kill.
from FaZe is falling down. It's up to Royal 2 to hit the shot. And here we go, right into game 3. Who wins the start is always the question, right? Rockets or Sniper, what's more important? Royal 2 goes right for that Sniper, but the Rockets of FormaL shut it down, and Trippy already is running it home.
15 seconds into this match, I didn't even know you could get across Empyrean from side to side in 15 seconds, but OpTic already has a flag out. They're down in numbers, but the flag's already past the halfway mark. It's past the long haul. Trippy with an unbelievable pull. He makes a huge play with his gunplay earlier, now makes the big brain play with the pull, and OpTic, after just 30 seconds, are up 1 in game 3. Wow.
Yeah, phenomenal. And that's teams practicing their starting strats, right? They know exactly what they want to get, and really it comes down to the duel between Rockets and Sniper that changes the play. FormaL getting that rocket opens up the lane, allows Trippy to push through, and then Lucid on the other side acting as a counterbalance with his Sniper makes them pay him respect so that they can't push through fast enough. Now the counter cap could be a possibility here with Snakebite making play after play, but it's going to be a tough answer for FaZe.
You may not see a flag scored in 30 seconds on Aquarius, a map that is half the size of Empyrean. How did Trippy and OpTic Gaming score right off the rip, completely taking this FaZe Clan roster by surprise? And if this was a heavyweight fight, FaZe Clan would already be kind of wobbly a little bit. They've already taken some low blows, some haymakers, and OpTic Gaming now looking to put in the knockout punch. But you got Snakebite with the flag out and a potential to answer. FaZe needs to answer here quickly, because that is just so much early momentum and energy that OpTic has earned off that early start 1-0. Can FaZe Clan bounce back quickly?
And Frosty doesn't get any kills right there, but he does enough for this flag to go home, right? He keeps the rest of OpTic Gaming after a back FaZe, allows his teammate to get through, and although the start was rocky for FaZe, they find an immediate answer, right? And they're getting this game to even. Now, you just forget the first couple minutes happened, but Trippy, he never forgives and he never forgets. He's already pulling a flag away.
2 minutes, two flags already on the board for each of these teams. 1-1 total tie. And Garrett, at this rate, it's pacing to be the first ever Empyrean 5-4 CTF finish. Something you'd never, ever imagine to see. The pace right now in this game 3 is absolutely ferocious.
And they let FormaL get the Rockets once again, but this time they had an answer. Royal 2 strikes back, and Trippy's trying to do his best to get their way back towards those Rockets. But you got to remember, they gave up the overshield in this fight. So if FaZe wins this reset, they'll have the overshield and the Rockets to play into. And Renegade pulling out a flag. He still has half an overshield to work with.
Interesting. Renegade, he's deciding between fighting or running this flag. He's going to have to fight, because the fight is being taken to him. FormaL and Lucid pushing up, taking advantage of this, despite the fact that FaZe had that overshield, Renegade had overshield. OpTic had the numbers and played that perfectly. Flag reset.
It all comes to APG, right? He was staying in the back of FaZe's base, and he preoccupied 3 players. Renegade's sitting there waiting for team help, right? That's why he's not running the flag. He says, I need a player. But APG was in the opposite baller, holding up the rest of FaZe, and then neutralizes an overshield that should have been in such a powerful position that should be a cap. And now look at OpTic. They're running their next one through. Royal 2 has to let Trippy go through. It comes down to this shot on whether OpTic can get this flag home. It's up to Royal 2 to stop it.
Royal 2 takes the angle on flag, but that angle also opened him up to some damage from the snipe tower. Because of that, he has to reposition, reshield, but he times it perfectly, getting back to the green wall with full HP. Full sniper to work with as well. Royal 2, we've seen him pop off in this type of moment. His team needing a clutch slay here, or they're going to go down 2-1 in this match. Royal 2 with a double kill, popping off huge. That's 3 down for OpTic Gaming. Royal 2 clutching up.
And patient from Royal 2, right? He knew the timing that OpTic had. He didn't force his way with that sniper when the flag was originally out. He played around the map, stayed alive, stayed as that back player, and when he needed to hit the crucial shot, that's what he went clutch. He stops that flag that almost felt guaranteed for OpTic Gaming, and he's just not done yet. This man and his ability to stay alive and be a nuisance is one of the best in Halo's history.
Royal 2 still alive, now on a killing spree. He's a thorn in the side of OpTic at this point. As what looked to be a 2-1 game for them. If Royal 2 has his way, it's going to be 2-1 FaZe, but he's got to be careful. Has FormaL right around the corner of that first BR. Handles him with the pancake. Royal 2 playing out of his mind right now and playing his processes correctly, making sure he drops that flag on the platform. Baits APG into the flag, now pulls it once again. Royal 2, we are witnessing perfect Halo, but no, he goes down right before potentially getting the flag through. These two teams are both playing at the highest levels.
Snakebite playing a little greedy here. He's going to leave this flag, and he's depending on his teammates to come back and pick it up, and Frosty gets a triple across the map. And what APG did earlier to let OpTic Gaming get a flag out, Frosty does for his team. Keeps everyone on OpTic preoccupied, but the difference is that Frosty comes away with a triple kill for this FaZe Clan roster to take a lead.
Oh, Snakebite. APG, huge kill there because, wow, it really looked like Snowball was beginning to form down the mountain for FaZe Clan. Again, just as it looked like OpTic was going to go up 2-1, it's FaZe instead at the halfway mark. 6 minutes to go. FaZe Clan with the 1-kill lead, but it's OpTic Gaming who are on the side of FaZe. Pressure on FaZe, and snipes up in 2.
Lucid trying to be this nuisance, right? Always flying forward. And that's what we're seeing from OpTic, is that they have this clear idea of how they want to overextend on the map. But once FaZe figures that out and adapts to it, it becomes a dangerous situation. And look at Renegade. He prioritizes not getting their sniper and putting it to work, but getting their sniper and putting it off the map. Now it's all up to Frosty to stay alive and just keep the power weapon resources away from OpTic Gaming. But it's always a dual-edged sword, right, Mikowski? If you throw one sniper away and you let the opposing team get your own, suddenly things can get dangerous.
Yeah, 2 snipers in the hands of one team is absolutely deadly, and 1 sniper in the hands of Renegade is equally as deadly. He's that good, and you see why right there. Headshot, Lucid, he can get it. Trippy probably can too, but no, it's the pressure from Trippy and FormaL. But Snakebite reclaims that sniper. FormaL knows that he's pushing for it. He wants it in his hands instead. Has a potential triple on Frosty. Earns the 3 down. Snakebite now last player alive. He's got to clutch up like Royal 2 just did, or FaZe are going to tie, or OpTic are going to tie this match up.
Smart plays by Snakebite. He waits for his friend, says, Frosty, go slay. Let me get the sniper in the position that's needed for us to stop this flag. And he does just that, using the window of back tower to take down the flag carrier. And FaZe, I mean, what a response, right? They were looking in a dire strait, but it's Snakebite with the sniper rifle that cleans it all up, and he's not done quite yet. Rockets in the hands of FaZe as well. We could be seeing another attack from this roster.
Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how out of his mind Snakebite is playing right now, getting that snipe to prevent OpTic from tying it, and then Snakebite with the presence of mind to rotate towards the long haul and get the return, now forcing OpTic to push up through that long haul again. And I believe it just negated the overshield with the use of that rocket. So we saw Royal 2 pop off earlier. Now we see Snakebite pop off, but just as I said, he goes down, and an opportunity for OpTic. They're on the FaZe side of the map again. Can they convert it into a score?
Very interesting play from Lucid there, right? You saw him running down that long haul, but he was running down long haul with overshield and heat wave, so he had to go to sword to get those resources and went all the way across the map to long haul to use those weapons. Unfortunately, the rocket negates that play, but it shows that Lucid just sent it back.
Return
the repulse
to sender. USPS, UPS, FedEx, it doesn't matter. Lucid, he probably works for all 3 after that. Timing on the repulsor back. It's going to open up the lane again for OpTic to push through onto this FaZe side of the map. FormaL with the flag out. FormaL with the kill down. Has a chance here, but he's got to get across the first BR. But no! Royal 2 again stops any hope for OpTic. But they still have APG and another Trippy on that side of the map. Trippy and APG collect for a double kill and should have a chance to continue running this flag.
And Trippy's going to be able to regain his shields at least before he runs his flag, and it's going to allow them to at least get it towards Needles, but nothing is free, right? Both these players are extremely weak, and they're going to try to do their best to get it further along. And APG finds the perfect timing to get that flag just a little bit further. A little bit of a mistake from Frosty, and mistakes that you give to OpTic Gaming oftentimes turn into flag captures.
Oh, Lucid, the ultimate bodyguard, putting shots down on 3, almost 4 players, all 4 for FaZe Clan. That's going to lead to the tie. Lucid absolutely paving a path for OpTic to come back in this game. And now Garrett, with just over 2 minutes to go, we're tied 2-2.
APG is playing patient, right? He's waiting for players to not know that he's there, being low presence. That way he can play for the overshield and have the advantage. Unfortunately, almost caught it, is Renegade.
Oh my god, and if Renegade was able to grab that overshield, I would have freaked out. But nonetheless, he's got that sniper still working with it. Takes down Lucid. That's huge when you take down the MVP of any team, as it's going to allow FaZe the chance to reset here. Renegade stepping back with that sniper, getting back to full shields, and now looks to push up with 2 in the tube. And that little positioning there from Renegade, it confused FormaL. FormaL did not expect him to be here, despite, I would assume, the call out from Lucid. Lucid, though, able to clean it up, but not before FaZe have a flag out at the halfway mark.
He's wrapping back, ready to put down perfect fire. What a performance from Trippy in this best of 5. I really feel like he's been a massive reason towards this OpTic Gaming success in this series.
Trippy, can you do something for me? We need that copy pasta in the chat. And honestly, you can say the same for Royal 2 Snakebite. It seems like somebody on each side has a clutch play in them. As there we see Trippy once again with the clutch hands, isn't able to stay alive in the base. APG on the other side, looking to take down Renegade. 1v1, Renegade gets the best of APG. 3-4 down now. Lucid, last player alive for OpTic, but it's going to be okay. It's not with all 4 on OpTic's side of the map. FaZe Clan earning that team wipe just to regain mid-map control, whereas it looked like they may have had a flagpole instead. Because of it, 2-2 still.
30 seconds is plenty of time for a flag pull and capture for either of these teams. These slays are going to be so important in FaZe. While they go 3 down, OpTic Gaming are looking for a last second finish.
Lucid staying alive, snipe 1 here. Just looking to avoid some of those fragmentation grenades bopping all around the corner. A flag is out. So this shouldn't go to time. This should go to OT. Sudden death. Lucid gonna need to make a play. That flag is almost in for OpTic. Lucid gonna have to come back for it, but they're not gonna get the score. They're not gonna get the flag pull. This one is gonna head to a sudden death. Next flag wins.
Just tough timing for Lucid to figure out exactly where to play, right? He wanted to get that sniper right off their pad and use it to bring it home. Unfortunately, FaZe just had three players fly forward, get kills, and unfortunately for OpTic, they're losing the opening gunfights. That means rockets are going to be in the hands of FaZe, but what does APG immediately do? He sends it right back, as that rocket not going to play an impact right away, and Trippy has the opportunity to stop this flag short.
Trippy did an incredible job there, not allowing Renegade to close the gap and earn a melee that would have negated and taken down that overshield. Trippy actually used the last bit of that overshield to stay at full shields and be able to push immediately on this mid-map side, which is highly contested off of the reset in sudden death.
3 players in front of Lucid. It just can't get the shot to land, and that's going to come at a huge cost. OpTic Gaming go 4 down, and Royal 2's looking for a spawn trap. Does anyone spawn in the reticle? Trippy does, Lucid does, and now Royal 2 has immediate access to some crucial shots as this team pushes forward.
Royal 2 going down with snipe. That's huge. APG's pressure mounting here just as OpTic went 4 down. It's FaZe losing numbers. And OpTic with a good push here should be able to regain that mid-map, but it's still up for contest. It's still up for battle. Both of these 2 teams fighting equally for the 50-50 portion of the map. Huge fight here, 1v1 between APG and Renegade. APG gonna use those bait grenades, but Renegade's not gonna take it. He's instead gonna reshield and reposition, but the fight is about to go down once again, but Renegade's not ready for it.
Now look how much respect APG and Renegade have for each other right there. Neither of them take out an ego child to try to get that kill and win the game. Instead, APG slow plays it, lets him get his shields back, but had the confidence that he was going to win on the second chance and does just that. The flag was away. OpTic Gaming had an opportunity, but there just wasn't the resources to get that one home. And it's another fight for control of the mid-map, and FaZe, now they have the numbers to facilitate a push.
FaZe charging in with a lot of aggression. 2 down, though, for each side. 3 down, so FaZe pushing in strong, but the defense stronger for OpTic. That's going to allow them to reset. That's all 4 for FaZe. Frosty goes down at a crucial time with rockets up in 2. They should go to OpTic Gaming, but FaZe Clan is going to contest this heavily off spawn.
Can APG stay alive? No, the nades take him down. And although that might not seem like a big play, that just moves numbers out of OpTic's control. It's going to make them not be able to play as fast as they would like, but there's still a real opportunity for them to get to this back flag and pull it away. One more round of slays.
And one more sniper up for each of these 2 teams. The 2-minute mark will drop 2 snipers on the map. Can Lucid take advantage of phases? No! He goes down. Super crucial because Lucid, Trippy, that would have been a deadly dueling combination of sniper precision accuracy. But instead, it's dueling snipers. 1 for FaZe, 1 for OpTic.
Right, you're giving the snipers to the not your normal snipers for both of these teams, right? Snakebite, usually a player that plays with the rockets, overshield.
Yeah.
Trippy on the other side, same sort of role, right? They don't normally have the snipers for their team, but in overtime, one of these non-traditional sniper players is going to try to win the game for their team.
Snakebite anchoring the defensive side of his map, but there's no press from OpTic. Because of that, he's going to push up, take a little bit more map control, and it's the awareness that's going to earn you this opening break kill. 4 up for each side. Whoever dies first, expect to see the push come through from them. Frosty gets that first kill on APG. Here comes the wave from FaZe. Can OpTic once again handle it and answer it with a defensive effort from the likes of Trippy? Has Renegade down to no shields, and again, OpTic Gaming handle it with precision and perfection. FaZe Clan with numbers and pressure mounting. OpTic answer once again, and now they're on the FaZe side of the map.
This is where it gets scary for FaZe, is because they didn't die all as a unit. They're dying split away from each other. It allowed Trippy to play through the map. Trippy needs help, though, as the rest of OpTic Gaming start to surge forward. It's just one player, Renegade, the last line of defense, as Lucid and APG start to hunt him down.
And in a match where 2 flags went down in 2 minutes, 1 flag in 30 seconds. It's been a long time since we've seen a flag go in. APG had a chance there with 3 down for FaZe Clan, but he goes down. Royal 2 clutching up again as the last player alive, but he's going to have to continue the effort because OpTic are on the run.
Oh no, Lucid's push, it's starting to fizzle for OpTic Gaming. He needs to win the big fight. Oh, the strafe not going to be enough for Renegade. Snakebite cleans it all up, but the overshield's in for APG. Someone needs to touch that flag in time for him to win this game.
Not gonna get to use it.
We're going to a reset once again.
Capture the flag.
Go, boys.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna
Anything?
go.
If Rock's gonna do it, fuck it.
Yeah.
Frosty goes bridge. Shoot. It's just triple green, Joey. Triple green, Joey.
I wanna go long again.
Okay, go
you
long,
know?
go long, go long, go long.
Yeah,
go
I'm gonna go long.
long. Fast.
Just don't get naded here too easily.
Training one straight for Rockets. They're training with John. They're training with John. Training dead.
Second week.
He's the second green.
Dead. Three dead. Let's go sniping.
Let me go first.
He's back to sniping. Back to sniping. I have a good rocket on him. Dead. 20 core. Run away, weak. Snakebite have. S2 with snipe. I'm shooting. S2 sniping, John have. S2 sniping, absolutely, John.
They're training.
Got one.
Keep going.
Two dead. 20 Mauler.
Go.
Dead.
Let's go.
Dead, guys.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Matt. You fucking John Wick.
Holy shit, nice place. Nice fucking place.
He's like, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
GG's, I guess.
Yeah. They played pretty well. We were just playing better.
Yeah, GG's, I guess. Whatever.